are you collaborating with the right people? Because, community really matters. This is Elaine Starling, the Abundance Ambassador and the host of the Abundance Journey podcast and video show. And I'm really excited to get a chance to chat with Sophia today, because so few people have had the kind of life that Sophia's had. She's faced a number of challenges, and it doesn't matter how many challenges have shown up in her life. She's still running a worldwide organization that's dedicated to the empowerment of herself and others. See, Sophia was born with a genetic disorder, and she had to undergo 30 different operations. 30. I mean, one would be stressful enough. 30. And she's faced all kinds of different challenges in her life. But Sophia's soul has been able to rise above that and transform her life using the power of positive thought, self-esteem, and sound healing. This is my jam. This is right where I live. This is why I was so excited to have the opportunity to interview Sophia Soul. Sophia, welcome to the Abundance Journey.
Thank you, Elaine. Thank you so very much. I mean, it's an honor. It really, really is an honor. I think we're going to have a wonderful conversation.
Well, I know you're super passionate about this because obviously having the right kinds of people around you to be a supportive, encouraging, uplifting environment, it makes a big difference. But what got you so passionate about creating that kind of community?
Really, honestly, it's just been through guidance, total guidance. And all my life, I've known that I'm here to help people. I'm here. I live by my guidance from the universe, from whatever you want to call it, guides, everything else. But I'm here to be of service all my life. And one of the biggest things that I really enjoy so much is seeing other people grow, other people empower themselves, other people flourish. It just helps so much because there's an abundance of opportunities out there. And I just love to share those opportunities with other people.
That generosity of spirit really pays off. It really does. I think, honestly, Sophia, you have found the secret sauce. So many people make the mistake of thinking that it's all competition and I got to get ahead and I got to beat you or you're going to beat me. And that's not how it works. Collaboration is the key to success. That's what really moves the needle. So given the kind of work that you do, this is called the Abundance Journey. So obviously we're talking about abundance, but there's so many different ways you can define it. How are you creating abundance with your clients?
I think really if it comes down to the absolute essence of it, it's just the abundance, tapping into the abundance that is available. A lot of people, when we talk about abundance, people automatically think abundance of money, abundance of wealth and everything else. But there is so much abundance out there, abundance of energy, tapping into all the abundance of what the earth provides, the abundance of nature, when we can really connect with nature. Nature can teach us so many things and gives us so much energy. The abundance of opportunities just to help others, to help ourselves, to empower ourselves and to empower other people. Like people say that I've got nothing to do. It's like, well, there's an abundance of things to do.
Yeah.
And like your beautiful self, just to come and connect with other people.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that, because you are right on the money. And that's truly what abundance is. Abundance is a feeling. Abundance is that energy that you can channel anytime you want. And as you're willing to show up and empower others, that's when you are most empowered, because you get out of your own way. You get out of that, but I'm having a bad hair day, and freaking yourself out over what are people going to think of me? And I'm not going to say the right thing. I'm going to mess up my words or whatever. We shut ourselves down because we get so caught in our own story. And instead, you brilliantly showed us that we can step out of that story and into supporting other people.
Yes.
And that gets that ego out of the way, off to the side, and it lets the divine flow through you as you. That is absolutely brilliant. So, Sophia, one of the biggest challenges that I think people have, we all have, we don't know what we don't know, right? We don't know that there's a problem. So what is a sign that someone could really benefit from the kind of work that you do?
Well, what is a sign? Just really one thing is just feeling lost. Like whether or not someone is just feeling lonely, they might be living with themselves, or they might be, have family and people around them, but they're just lonely is one thing, because we provide lots of opportunities. We have an abundance of them to connect with other people and to also to connect with themselves. And you get a lot of people who don't know what to do. They're lost. They don't have a purpose, or they're not really sure what their passion is, anything else like that. And they're just really seeking connection.
Mm-hmm.
So we provide a whole platform for people who are willing to or wishing to connect with themselves, with other people from all over the world, like-minded people, on any particular topic. We have lots of people who are interested in the metaphysical and abundance. We have lots of people who are into business, entrepreneurs and things like that, and they want to connect with other entrepreneurs. We have people who are into personal development and health and wellness. And then there's just some who just want to chat.
Yeah.
Community that we used to gather in community. It's in our DNA. Now, yes, technology has brought the world closer, totally, but it's also taken us away from ourselves and from community. We now have relationships with our devices rather than ourselves and other people.
That is a sad commentary, but very true.
It is. And it is. So so we provide lots of opportunities, an abundance of opportunities to reconnect.
That is so important. That's really important. So as people are participating with Sacred You, as they are going through the programs that you have there and the experiences, the networking experiences that you offer, what kind of shift happens for them?
Again, varies. I've seen some people grow like so much. We've had people who've come in who are really, really shy, and they don't even want to come onto Zoom, or they don't even want to turn on their camera. We've had people who say, "Oh, we've been watching you for about 3 or 4 weeks, and now I've just decided that I'll just come onto Zoom just to say hello." And they've got so much confidence. We've had people who are very shy and are now being hosts of their own tribes and doing live conversations. So much, and just really making new friends.
That is so wonderful. And I just want to reframe what you said just a tiny bit, because I heard 3 key benefits that people get from what you're doing. And I'm definitely going to check you out, and I would love to support you. So there's 3 key benefits: confidence, because you're with like-minded people. And if you're not feeling secure, people who love you exactly as you are and empower you is such an important space to be in. So confidence is number 1. Clarity is number 2. Because as you're comparing notes with other people, you kind of get to see where your lane is, what you excel at, your gifts and talents, and what people benefit from the most by connecting with you. Because you are such a gift, and you can be a little too close to it to even see your own superpowers. So having that kind of clarity on the value you provide is incredibly valuable. And then the third thing is collaboration. Because people can join together to support each other and promote each other and empower each other and grow. So I love that that's what you're all about. And I love that that's what you're bringing to the table. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Sophia, I knew I wanted to talk to you for a reason. That's really great. So, one of the biggest issues I think we all have to deal with there's always something internal. There's something inside that we have to be willing to move through before the outside changes. So what typically has to shift for people? What do they have to be willing to change inside to be successful?
From my experience, Elaine, and this is with myself, that was still, and it's an ongoing process, right? Because there's so many different layers. It really is like peeling back that onion. Truly, truly is. But it all comes down to my belief about myself.
Mm-hmm.
It truly is. I mean, we listen to other people's stuff and we take that in, but we make their what other people think of us, especially in childhood, our own beliefs. And then we grow up and we compare ourselves to others so much, and we develop our own limiting beliefs. So it's just peeling back and changing those beliefs and stepping into our superpower.
Mm-hmm.
Stepping into the version that we were born to be.
Yeah, that willingness is so important because, when you finally decide it's not about me, I can get the ego off to the side and I can let the divine flow through me as me.
Yes.
It's such a big stress reliever. It's not all on you. It's wonderful.
And that is so true. It really, really is. When we really surrender or connect to that universal power, that abundant energy, then everything does become so easy.
It really does. It really does. Well, I got to ask you, because obviously, when the stuff hits the fan and you're really feeling pressured, you really wish somebody had that magic wand and hey, presto, everything's good again. And sadly, that's just not how things work, right? There's a little bit of a lag time in manifestation.
just a bit.
Just a teensy bit. So what would be like a tiny little baby step that we could look to that shows us we're on the right path, we're making progress?
For me, I can only go back with, again, my guidance, my feelings. Like, when I had no intentions of creating a global community or co-creating. A couple of years ago, I was very happily traveling and doing sound healing. But all I go back to is the how everything started. So whatever it is, whatever you're doing, and when the stuff hits the fan, when the shit hits the fan, it's like just going back to your purpose. Going back to your passion, going back to the original guidance. What is this all about? And you just keep going. The growth only really happens when the shit hits the fan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When we can go through whatever challenges that life brings up on a daily basis now, and you look back and you go, wow, that has changed.
Yeah, I love that because some of what I teach is that actually you always want to be challenged to grow. And especially as spiritual beings, we are tapped into our spirituality and we know that you can grow to an unlimited amount. There is no limit to what you can expand into. And the divine is constantly challenging you and giving you new opportunities to grow. So the next time the stuff hits the fan, instead of going, darn it, I want you to go, hey, I just graduated to a new level. Exactly. The divine believes in me so much that I've been given this gift, this opportunity to expand again, even more. And so often we make the mistake of, but I want to just stay in my happy space. I don't want to do that. But that's not true. Because trust me, happy space gets really boring after a while. You want a new challenge. You want to thrive and grow. And that makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, it is. And it's really, life's meant to be joyful. I really believe that life is not meant to be hard, right? But we need the challenges to help us grow. It really depends on how we see those challenges, on how how we react to those challenges. We can make those challenges really hard and become, and get really down and whatever else and struggle. or we can see the challenges from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And, like you said, that this has come to help me. So how can I see the benefit in whatever it is?
That is really cool. Well, Sophia, I know that you were talking to me a little bit before we got started about a free gift you've got available to the audience. And of course, we'll put the links in the show notes. But could you tell us a little bit about your free gift?
Oh, we have a wonderful life-changing. It is, we'd have to say it is life-changing for people who do take advantage of it. It is an audio meditation, but it's an opportunity to really connect with that higher self, with your higher self, to really meet your higher self. We live in such a crazy world of, all we hear every day. I'm sure I'm not the only one that hears, I don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
But when we take that time to sit down and listen to this audio meditation, it only takes about 20 minutes or so, and do the work, do a little bit of journaling, then you can really connect with your higher self, and it is a life-changing experience.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, one of the things that we do that's a little bit different than a lot of folks, we always turn the table on our guests, because we know that when we give is when we truly receive the greatest gifts. Yes. So what can we do, Sophia, to support you?
Oh, thank you. We could be here all day. Really, just come and check us out. It's sacred. Our website is sacredu with the letter U.love is the website for our sacred community. And we are just really here to provide a platform for anyone who wants to connect. We're really, whether or not it's, like I said, connecting to themselves, connecting to their higher purpose, connecting to other like-minded people, connecting to, if you've got a business and you're looking for like-minded clients, we can help with that. So to answer your question is just to come and check us out and tell all your friends and family about us. Come and experience right now. It's not going to last forever, but right now, we have an opportunity to just join us just for $1 Australian, and then you can check it out for 3 weeks, and then come and connect to the global community.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm definitely going to take you up on that. Thank you for joining us, Sophia Soul. Beautiful name, Sophia Soul. Thank you for joining us for the Abundance Journey. And I want all the listeners and viewers to stay tuned, because we're going to activate abundance. My heart is just full after chatting with Sophia Soul. Isn't she amazing? Isn't she just spectacular? Well, we're going to take the time to activate abundance now. And I'm modeling this for you because I want you to do this all the time in every conversation, after every meeting. I want you to activate abundance. Now, one of the things that I do is I take notes the whole time my guests are talking. And Sophia, of course, is brilliant. She's got all these wonderful ideas. And I like to anchor something in. That's what the activate abundance process is all about. So step 1 is gratitude. I'm really, really grateful that I got a chance to meet Sophia and find out more about what she's up to, what she's doing, and the difference that she's creating. Because this is a woman who has dealt with some pretty significant challenges. I mean, in comparison, my life has been super easy, and I still stress out about my challenges. But then I can look to someone like Sophia and what she's been able to do in her life, and it just inspires me. It encourages me. It uplifts me. And I'm so grateful to her for being that role model to me. It really illuminates my heart. And I'm so grateful to her, and I'm grateful to connect my energy with hers. So step 1 is gratitude, getting teared up over that. Step 2 is to acknowledge something that you've heard that really can move the needle for you in your life or your business. And, Sophia had such a profound message to share today about being in community with like-minded people and showing up with the intention of serving. Because the more you show up with the desire to serve other people, the more you get out of the experience. Okay. I want to acknowledge that and I want to appreciate that. Step 3. So step 1 is gratitude. Step 2 is acknowledge. Step 3 is appreciate the difference it can make in your life. Here's the difference it can make in my life. It gets my ego out of the way. I get over myself. I'm not worried about my bad hair day. I'm not worried about messing up and saying the wrong thing or using the wrong word or, any of that stuff. I'm there to serve. It's not about me. It's about the people I can help. And what could I do? What tools or resources or suggestions or ideas or connections can I give them that enriches their life? And all of a sudden I'm on fire. It's not about me. It's through me. And I love that because when it's about me, I hit a wall every time. When it's through me, it's exponential growth. And I don't know where the growth is coming from. I don't have to know where the growth is coming from. All I have to do is show up. I loved what Sophia had to say about that. Just really, really moved the needle for me. Then step 4 is we actually activate abundance. We do that by picking a trigger or putting something on the calendar. And given what we've got here with sacredyou.love, an incredible community of spiritual, like-minded people who are, a lot of them are entrepreneurs like us, I am definitely going to put on my calendar to visit sacredyou.love at least once a week. I want to touch base with these great people because I want to hang out with other people like that. Now, if you have checked out the episode that I did called Connected, the 3 degrees of influence rule, you know that you have influence. Every single thing you think, feel, say, or do ripples out to 217,360,600 people just like that, just for you being you. You have that much impact in the world. It's energetic and it's been proven by social scientists. Don't take my word for it. Watch that episode. You are that powerful. So taking the time to connect with like-minded people, you're connecting into their network. And the thing that's so cool about this, so with the 3 degrees of influence rule, there's 3 different rings. There's your friends, and their friends. Well, that first ring is the 600 people that on average, the average American knows about 600 people, according to another study that was done. It's not my number, somebody else's number. They did the math. So if you want to up-level your 600, you know what that does? It up-levels their 600, which is 360,000 people. And that up-levels their 600, which is 217 million people. If you want to change the world in a heartbeat, you hang out with people at sacredyou.love. It's that simple, okay? Doesn't take rocket science here to figure this out. So the last step, step 5, is celebrate. Celebrate your progress. Celebrate how much growth you've experienced just by hanging out with Sophia Soul for a few minutes. I mean, this girl really gets it. She really rocks it. So you definitely want to visit sacredyou.love, check her out, check out the other people that are there, because you'll get so much value out of that relationship and out of that collaboration. Thanks for joining us today. This is Elaine Starling, and make sure you stay tuned and check out the next episode of The Abundance Journey.
You've been listening to The Abundance Journey Show with Elaine Starling. Visit theabundancejourney.com/podcast gifts to access today's gift, as well as gifts from our other guests. Tune in every week to activate abundance in your life and business. If something resonated with you, please share it with your friends so they can benefit too. Keep activating abundance, and we'll see you in the next episode.